Well, we just barely got the tent set up. And hike all the way up here with pounds and pounds of beer not to have one, so cheers.
I want to get this spot.
Yes. They just lit the faces, so we're getting close.
Guy just came up and said he was lost. He could.
Because the dark changes everything. Okay, we made it to the tent site. Whoops.
So he made it back. I'm happy.
Thank you for tuning in. This video is going to be about our quest to get what we thought was the perfect campsite to view the fireworks over Mount Rushmore. We have dubbed it sort of the quest to find the free campsite with a $1 million view. Now, on the 1st of July, we went out and scouted for what we thought would be the best campsite, and I made another video about that, and you can look that up. Hopefully I'll put a picture of it up here if you want to. So what we did is went and scoured it. We figured out which site we wanted, weren't sure that we could get it. So since the fireworks were on the 3rd of July, we packed up our backpacks. It's about a 5-mile backpack in, round trip, about 1,600 foot vertical gain. And this is our story of what we did to view the fireworks over Mount Rushmore. Now, does happen to be, a side note, our anniversary on the 4th of July. And we tend to do some pretty good outdoor adventures on our anniversary. We've been on the top of Cloud Peak, we've climbed the 4th highest 14er, and so forth. And 6 years ago, when they last did fireworks over Mount Rushmore, we backpacked into this similar area and had a real good time. We're hoping to do it better this time. There's a little drama along the way, something to do with the backpacker being lost in the forest in the dark. Not a pretty picture. Also a little drama with weather. Also, will we get the site? So here's the story. Let's go get it. Just about ready to go. It's coming up on noon-ish on the 3rd of July, and we got about a 4.5 mile hike ahead of us. Our bags are packed, and we got way more stuff than we need. But we're going to carry it all in and celebrate our anniversary, hopefully, from a high mountain ledge that we can view the fireworks over Mount Rushmore. We'll know when we get there. I think she's got about 30 pounds in her pack, and I'm probably right near 40 pounds. Yeah, about 70 pounds of fun going on right there. The journey begins. Just entered the Black Elk Wilderness Area, heading for an unknown campsite on a high ridge. Boy, you can tell I haven't put a 40-pound backpack on in a while. And it goes right uphill right out of this parking lot. So I'm getting a little bit acclimated. And there's Tammy. She's heading out. No help for a climber.
Your flag survived.
I know it. I was in danger of ruining my 4th of July flag.
Yeah, we don't want to do that. You doing okay?
Yep.
All right.
Just getting used to this and making adjustments. Here we go. Way up the trail there is Tammy. She's going up this, I know it's hard to tell on camera, but it's steep and it just keeps coming at you. And she is such a natural endurance person and backpacker, because she's got less weight in her pack than I do. But I bet if we do the math, it's probably a bigger percentage than mine in relation to her body weight. So she's toting a lot of weight up there, and I'm working away, and she keeps pulling away up this steep grade, and that's okay. And I forgot to mention back where that junction was, the total vertical gain today will be about 800 feet. But when it comes at you, it comes at you. Take a little break here. So a lot of folks might ask, so Mongo, what's the deal with the Hawaiian print shirt? Well, there's a reason. On the 4th of July, it's our anniversary. That being said, when we got married on our patio on a barbecue cookout, friends and family and a couple of beers, and the theme was a Hawaiian theme. Everybody wore Hawaiian shirts and shorts, as well as I did. So I'm basically dressed like I was dressed when I got married many years ago. So that's what the Hawaiian print shirt is about. And I better continue. I'll never catch her. She is going up this hill like there's a campsite up there, and maybe a beer to be had. Got a long ways to go yet though before that. I guess since we have our backpacks on and we're on trail and we're going to sleep overnight, I can explain and use our trail names. Her trail name is Sunny, and the reason she's called Sunny on trail is because the world is always sunny and 70 for her. And the reason my trail name is Mongo is, well, actually, I wanted my trail name to be the Dude. And Tammy, I should say Sunny, overruled me and said, no, you are Mongo. If you don't know who Mongo is, you'll have to check that classic comedy movie, Blazing Saddles, by Mel Brooks. You have to check that out and see who the character in there, what the character Mongo is like. So she dubbed me Mongo when I wanted to be the Dude. So I better catch up with Sunny. She's mowing this thing down like she means it. She does have a little experience. She did the John Muir Trail several years ago, but she did do it all the way. And there she goes. Hilarious.
Coming around those trees. There. Saw the flag.
Starting to get my backpack legs under me already.
Oh, good.
That feels good.
Yeah, nice.
Another thing just hit my brain. I think of weird things when I'm walking, hiking down the trail. It just hit me that I used to say, hey, I'm gonna maybe do that, this or that someday when I get around to it. Well, maybe that's why I'm out here today, because I have a round to it. Well, we've made it over the highest point on that part of the journey. now perusing down towards what's left of the creek. So most of the uphill is over with for now. We'll end up with a real steep section when we leave the creek, and then we'll be close to home for tonight. It's been pretty good weather. It's in the 70s. Feels like 80 when I'm in the sun, but it's probably in the mid 70s. And we're moving right along, making good time. And when we get down to that creek, we're gonna load up, make our packs even heavier with some more water. Two days ago, we scouted this journey looking for what campsites would be available to us. And we found one. All of the campsites are free. And I come up with the tagline, let's see if we can find a free campsite with $1 million view. And I think we did, but at this point we don't know if somebody else had the same idea and is already camping there. We'll find out pretty soon if I don't fall on my you know what.
Looks like a storm is coming. Hopefully we can get camp set up before it rains. That's no fun putting tent up in the rain, but we've been there and done that.
There's a chance of thunderstorms this afternoon and evening, and we've been hearing the booming off in the distance for a little while, so it's always a challenge for us to see if we can get camp set up before Mother Nature makes it harder than it should be. So we'll see. We've been rained on before. Up through the trees, I can see it clear as a bell. This is clear, and that isn't. It's not a matter of if there's going to be a storm, is where is it going to hit? And am I going to get hit by this storm? Sunny made the right move. She's beeline, she's clear out of sight. Getting down low when that thunderstorm is coming, because we don't know if we're going to get pounded by a thunderstorm, but the skies look pretty dark over that way. When we get to here, we know we're close to the creek. Yeah. Pretty close. Good log to take a break on too. While you're waiting for me to get down the hill. We timed it pretty good. The clouds look pretty dark over there, but we're down here, so that's good.
Yeah.
Made it to the creek. Gonna take a little break here. Listen to the thunderstorms in the background. And we're gonna camel up. Get our gray water supply here. And then we're gonna carry it up a steep half-mile run, and then we'll be going along a ridge that isn't so steep for a little less than another half-mile. But we're going to put a bunch of weight in our pack with extra water in hopes that I don't have to come back down here to get more water for cooking, coffee, and drinking. And that's what I'm about to do next, is fill up some water supply. I've got two ways to filter water. I get a bee-free filter in there and a Sawyer Mini here, and of course we can boil water, so I guess that's three. Gonna fill up this platypus and this with gray water and tote it up the hill. I don't know if this is a tip, advice, or it's just me, but horses come along this trail over there and along this trail here, and the water is moving that way, so it's just me. I got to get uphill from where from where the horses travel, so that's where I'm heading, is up here to find a little bit of moving water and fill up my water. I think I like this spot, even though, you know, the water's just barely moving. But what I like about this spot is it is moving. It's not stagnant. It's running over basically gravel, which isn't, I hope, filtering it. And there's no horse crossings upstream. They're all behind me. So I think I'm going to get my water right here, and then of course filter it or boil it, or both. This is where we're getting our gray water from. Well, got my water. Now it's time to put it in the pack and carry it up a long, steep hill. We'll see. Like I told Sonny, if I can't make it, I can always dump it out and come back without a pack. And now my mission, should I decide to accept it, is to get those 2 piles of water in on top of my pack here. And let's see how that works out. I think that's going to be like 16 pounds approximately, because that's a gallon, and that's huge. This is going to be a challenge. Okay, so there's a whole bunch of water on top of my pack. I made sure to not make the rookie mistake and not having the lids on tight. That'd be sad. We'll see if I can get up this a little over a half a mile steep hill with this extra weight on me. We'll find out. She put another liter of water in her pack, and I got those 2 in this pack. Trick is going to be getting it up this hill and getting it up onto my shoulders here shortly. Let's see how I do. Oh, I'm going to test an old-timer strength on this one.
Oh my gosh. Flipped. Holy moly.
I'm out of practice too. When we were on the JMT, I could have slung that thing up there, but it never would have been that heavy. All right, we did it. Now we just have to tighten from the bottom up, is the way I believe in it. Just tighten.
There we go.
We're doing this. Here we go.
All right, here's your water.
Nice. There's how a pro does it. Oh, that was impressive. That section back there got real steep right away. However, I'm feeling pretty good about it. My pack is a little top heavy, of course, but I'm moseying my way up the hill. And you know, you can never with a camera show you how steep the grade is, but it is not a walk in the park, that's for sure. I think I almost got this. Talk about good training for Mystic Mountain and or Pikes Peak ascents. But I know I'm almost going to summit this thing, and I didn't have to dump any water. Now we find a campsite. There's the faces. There's my tour guide over there. She invented this idea. And now we go commando off trail and the drama begins. Because we're less than a half a mile, we peruse this ridge for a while, and we're less than a half a mile from the site that we both really want. A site with $1 million view. She's leading me right to it. Working our way towards our proposed site. She said she thought she heard voices, but maybe they didn't pick our spot. The drama to see if we get our spot. We are almost there. I dubbed this area Big Rock, and I'm pretty sure I can figure out a place to pitch a tent here if we can't do it where we want to do it. We'll come back to Big Rock or somewhere else. We got our site.
I know.
That's cool. We got it. When I saw you talking to that guy, I thought, oh, maybe not. But we got it.
Yeah.
This is going to be awesome.
He said there's no one else up here, so I was like, woohoo.
This is the spot right here.
Yeah.
This is what we wanted. A free campsite with a $1 million view with fireworks. Okay, we still think we got storm coming, but we are getting a shelter set up right here.
Yeah, nice.
We're happy about that. Well, we just barely got the tent set up. Timing was good, but as usual, we had to kind of hustle to get the tent set up. And we'll ride this storm out, and it'll get real nice out, I bet. Well, this isn't exactly as planned, but we're going to make the most of it. It might be clearing, hopefully. We're going to have a beer and wait for it to clear. I didn't hike all the way up here with pounds and pounds of beer not to have one, so cheers. So all sunny, she went outside already. I'm in here trying to dry out my pants that I got wet, the only pair of long pants I got with me. So I'm hanging out in here for a minute. Looks like we might get a break in the weather, and hopefully they'll complete the celebration tonight. It's kind of amazing to me that they go through all this hubbub because it's my wife's anniversary. I mean, it's pretty amazing. I mean, they're going to have fireworks over Mount Rushmore. They're going to have the President of the United States come here for her anniversary, and people everywhere are making a great big deal out of it. It's kind of amazing. Of course, she's pretty amazing, so that's why we're having this celebration. It's Sonny's anniversary. As soon as I get a little drier, I'm going to go out and join her if this front keeps moving through. No, GoPro probably ain't going to pick this up, but that's the view out of my tent window. There's the faces straight ahead. We're making the most of it. We're sitting on a rock. I guess standing on a rock. Like Martin Daredevils. We're sitting on a log, waiting for the Mount Rushmore fireworks to begin. Still kind of drizzling rain, but we can't sit in the tent forever, right?
Right. You gotta sit up.
We're outside. We're 3 times 7. We can do what we want. It's Sunny and Mungo with no adult supervision. Oh, this is nice. And we're having high hopes that that blue sky will come over here, dry us out good, and then we'll have a fireworks display. That's what we got going for us.
Because we're in camo.
I know, we're probably invisible to all of you because we've got all this camo going on. So you're gonna have to get some them glasses that you watch the eclipses with in order to see us. But we are here, and we're having a great time. We just weathered a storm,
Yeah.
and it's getting better, right?
Yeah. Clear skies are coming.
Clear skies are coming. Maybe.
I'm not called Sunny for a reason, for any other reason than I'm expecting sunshine.
Yeah, here we got an episode of Sunny and Mongo without adult supervision, sitting on the top of a ridge,
Drinking a beer.
drinking a beer in a lightning storm. What could go wrong?
Top of a mountain, yeah.
To get here, it was kind of a not a big deal, but we try. Mother Nature and the universe tries to set us back. Our plan was to drive before noon up past Mount Rushmore through Keystone. Right?
Yeah.
We never thought that they would close the road.
The
without,
highway,
highway.
at Keystone.
Yeah.
Just after Keystone, yeah.
And then we sat there in the
Traffic jam.
wondering because our brilliant government puts up all these signs that say Mount Rushmore's closed, but it didn't say the road.
The road was closed.
Yeah. So we
Not
had
until
that.
you're right up on it, anyway.
So then we had life is good. And so then we had to serpentine. We had to change directions. So we decided we'd either go up Playhouse Road and come in from the other end, or we'd go through
Hill City.
Hill City.
And come up that way to Horse Thief Lake.
Yeah, to see if we could get to there.
Luckily, you needed gas, so
Got some gas.
yeah. So we stopped and I asked the cashier at the gas station if the highway was closed to Horse Thief Lake, and she says no, it was open. So we were excited,
And fortunately, it was.
and it was, yeah.
And after we turned on the road that comes to Horse Thief Lake, we go about 4 or 5 miles. What do you think? 6 miles, and then there's an electronic thing saying road closed 3 miles ahead. Wow, that really helps. I mean, they didn't tell anybody anything when they turned onto that road.
No.
Anyway, we snuck in. It wasn't closed. We got to Horse Thief Lake and packed it in. And we were looking for this site that we scouted 2 days ago. Right?
Yeah.
I had my doubts that we'd get it.
I am surprised we got it, but there's only like one other guy up here and 2 game wardens. So.
And I think there's going to be a lot more people because the wardens were saying, yeah, we're watching all the people come in.
Mm-hmm.
But they kind of looked at us like, yeah, you got the golden ticket.
Yeah.
We got the site.
Plus, when they talked to us, we already had the marmot set up, so they kind of know we have a clue what we're doing.
Yeah.
I don't think they're worried about us.
We knew the weather might be a little rugged, so we didn't bring the small Hornet tent. We brought this because it's better shelter. And if you're going to have to be sitting inside of a tent for a while, a little more room is always nice.
Mm-hmm.
Which we did, but now we're out. Waiting for the fireworks to start. And we're going to approach that here when it happens. Right now, I love it because I think the weather has broken in our favor.
Mm-hmm.
Don't you?
Mm-hmm.
I think it's beer 30 and we're waiting for fireworks. I hope they start the music down there again. When we first got here, you could hear music down over there by Mount Rushmore. So I might get out of my cocoon and get out in the real world.
At least it started over there, and now it's back there.
I was out looking for where we'd take serious shelter if like we were in big trouble, and then it just started pummeling us with rain, and I got the only pants I brought with soaking wet, but I've been sitting here drying them out underneath the hammock, and that's worked out. So now I'm about to be a lot more mobile because I'm not going to be held back by this setup. So, Tammy, how did you feel about the hike in today?
I thought it was fine, but my pack was 15 pounds lighter than yours.
Yes, but we hiked in 2 days ago. You had a little bitty pack on.
Yeah.
Seemed tough.
Oh, and everything seemed closer this trip.
Yeah. And today you had like 30 pounds on your back.
Yeah, 30.
And you were just cruising along, right? You know, I shot a lot of video, people see it on the thing. I kept going, well, she's gone. She's up there somewhere. Gone.
I wanted to get this spot.
Yes, we had to. You were leaving me. Before it gets too dark, I want to do a quick camp tour because this is such a great camp. It truly is a free campsite with $1 million view, and it's just excellent. So here's the tour of the campsite. This is our cooking rock. That's where we'll be cooking our beef stroganoff here in a little bit. I lugged all this gray water up. We'll be using that for cooking and drinking. I'll be purifying some of that here in a little bit. We got the hammock finally set up now that the rain has given us a break. String lights going on over there. That'll be fun when it gets dark. The marmot is sitting just perfect. It's right in here sheltered. Tammy's up there all excited about the President of the United States coming here for her anniversary. Mount Rushmore is right over her head. All these helicopters are probably security. She gave me an anniversary surprise. She packed it in here and gave this to me for our anniversary. It's a, let's see if I can turn it on. Red, white, and blue stars. That'll be really cool here when it gets dark out. And our viewing platform has a nice easy route up here to view the fireworks over Mount Rushmore. Yes, and all the action. And I laughed at myself a little bit ago because I put on my melly. And how many people color coordinate their melly with their tent? I'm not only color coordinating with the outside of it, but my melly also kind of matches the inside of it. So there, my melly matches my tent. That's hilarious. What a great campsite. I mean, just what a great campsite. What a great day. We worked hard to get here. We did a day of prepping, and now we're here, and it's just a really good thing. Happy to be here. The Wardens. Either that or it's another adventuresome backpacker.
Look at that! Holy cow! Oh, yes! Oh, where's the flag? I want to wave the flag!
They just lit the faces, so we're getting close. That's the beginning of this. Lots of helicopters going everywhere, and the faces just lit. And we got a ways to go yet. I was going to ask you, Tammy, we were here the last time the fireworks were over the Mount Rushmore, right?
Yeah.
How many years ago was that? Like 6?
Yeah, I want to. No, it was longer than that. Maybe.
Anyway, we actually saw it
We saw it though.
last time they did this.
Yeah.
And we're here again.
Yeah.
At the $1 Million View Camp. And now the faces have been lit. It's probably hard to see with all that sunshine behind it, but they are lit. When it gets darker, we'll try this again. Oh, this is great. We got our new lights right here that you gave me for my anniversary. And then those are going to celebrate our anniversary and the 4th of July. That's a lot of fun. Weather changed completely to just give us this experience. So we actually pulled it off. We did get the free campsite with $1 million view. I'm pretty sure it cost more than $1 million to put this event together. And it is $1 million view if it was free to make it. My goodness, did we luck out to get this spot. Well, last time they never shut the faces off, and the sparkling thing on the wall, that was new. And wow, huh, Tammy?
Yeah.
That was strange. We're sitting here.
Like going...
Oh, and there's no lights over there at all. It's like they blew a breaker or something. Would that be too bad? Oh no. They had the light show going, reflecting on the wall, and the faces lights even went off. And if this is going to be a dramatic entrance, it's pretty dramatic because there are no lights over there. I'm waiting for it to happen.
There was fireworks a minute ago.
There was a couple of fireworks, and there was reflective things.
There was something rolling around on the mountain, and the faces were lit up, and then it just shut off.
Yes, it did. Is that the weirdest thing?
Yeah.
Oh, this is strange.
Wonder what's going on.
Okay, so they reeled me in. By
Thought,
shutting
what
off the faces. I was sitting here in wonder, and yeah, they reeled us in to put the new lights up there on the chests of the presidents.
Wow, yeah.
Yeah. And then they turned the faces on again.
Oh, how cool.
Way to go, guys. That was good.
They had us on the edge of our seat.
Oh.
Sure. Cooking with gas. He's making beef stroganoff. And the lights are still on over there on Mount Rushmore. How's it going?
We got water cooking, stroganoff on the way.
Nice. Got my spork.
Fancy eating.
My spoon. What was that boom?
I don't know. That was a good one. Maybe that was a grand finale.
Now we've got beef stroganoff cooking in the pot with the, oops, can't get the light right, with the fancy dancy thing that Bruce made to keep it warm in the cook stove.
Now we can see it. That's how it works.
That's how it works. Poor funny. Pretty crazy. Bruce just took the lights down that were over on this down tree, and we heard something. So Bruce saying hello, hello, and guy just came up and said he was lost. He couldn't get back to his tent site. He's doing the Centennial Trail, so his tracker that he used is working okay, but he only has 6% on his battery. So Bruce just left to try to take him back to the trail, or his campsite, which is right off the trail. And so now I'm going to sit here and worry and wait until he comes back. He took an extra headlamp with him, so hopefully he'll be back in, I don't know, it'll be 20 minutes or a half hour at least, I'd say. Meanwhile, they have stroganoff that might need to be warmed back up by the time he comes back. So I'm going to sit here and hope and pray and wait until he comes back.
Okay, we made it to the tent site. Whoops.
I'll help you back.
Tent site, and he has a great little tent here and a good tent site, and just just saying this for Tammy's sake, this site is the first site just off the trail. Now I have to figure my way back.
Bruce just put the lights that were on the tree back inside the marmot, but I am going to just hang him up somehow on this down tree so he has some light to find his way back. Anyway, I'm gonna hang the lights back up so Bruce can see him.
Well, you can get really freaked out too, because the dark changes everything.
You know, that's one thing
It really does.
I've learned over the years not to panic. I've had this happen once or twice. You know what happened to me one year?
No.
My daughter and I were doing the PCT. She was only 13.
Oh my.
And I put her in the tent. And then I went to hang the bear bag.
Yeah.
And I wandered off, and it was just a tiny bit of light. I didn't take my phone, and I hung the food, and I started walking back, and I got all turned around, and I had nothing. Like, it was so stupid. And fortunately, I wandered around, and she had her phone on. I could see the glow off. So I found her within 10 minutes, but I panicked for a minute, you know.
I got the lights set up. They're not the way Bruce did it, but anyway, I guess these things do sparkle, so I don't know if I can figure that out. But I don't know how he does that. Probably a button I'm not seeing. He made it back. He's warming up the stroganoff. And Glenn, the guy that was lost, was walking him back after he got his charger for his phone. And once they saw the lights that I put up, Glenn could go back to his camp and Bruce could come here and warm up goulash or stroganoff. So we're really getting ready to eat here and settle in for the night. So he made it back. I'm happy.
Made us nice, more pleasant. Okay. We just enjoyed some stroganoff, but that ain't enough.
Oh.
It turned off on me. No
Did it?
power. I got another battery back here. Not right now. I just was filling it up in front of it.
Biscuits and gravy. Now we wait. Good?
Breakfast of champions.
Mm-hmm. Holy cow. This is the line to get into Mount Rushmore on the 4th of July.